a huge piece of news. You're just like Portia Prime even, I think, or is it also Portia?
Rebecca!
You niggas are crazy!
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy GZ Gaming, and we back at it with another Warframe video. And we're gonna be talking about Dante Unbound, a potential release date. I personally think it's coming out next week. Today is March 5th, 2024, and they have PAX 2024 in the third week of March. So it only makes sense that the update released next week. And within this update, we're getting our new Warframe Dante, 56 Warframe. As you can see from the screenshot, we get the new Exalted Tome. We get his old helmet. We also get 2 new incarnate weapons. 2 new game modes as well, Entrati Disruption and Deep Archimedia. You get the Stynax Deluxe with the nipples. You also get the Inaros rework, which I'm pretty excited about because I haven't used them in forever. We also get the Augments, the Accent Fusion, and more Tenogen cosmetics. So let's take a look. Let's go take a look at how they about to pop my bank account this fucking month. Cause I know I'm buying all the cosmetics. And happy 11th year, Tenno, if you've been around since 2013. I know I have. I wasn't really playing seriously. I was kind of bullshitting for 10 years.
Like a huge piece of news. You're just like.
But here we have our 56 Warframe Dante, and I think he looks pretty sick from a design aspect. He's probably one of the better base frames that they've designed with all the independent moving parts and just how he's designed with very sharp detail. His design makes sense. A lot of other designs that just feel like we're thrown together. Like Wisp Prime. Like, goodness gracious, you can't even fucking see anything on there. You gotta black out her accent color just to see the detail in her frame. But I think his alt helmet's gonna be pretty sick. It looks alright. I'd probably rock with the default, to be perfectly honest. But there's Dante right there. As for the Exalted Tome, it's going to have up to 8 Exalted Tome mod slots, which is probably going to make it one of the most OP in the game, which is pretty fucking lit.
So Megan can pull out his one, and you can use Noctua as an exalted weapon.
Tenno will be able to utilize the Exalted Tome in a variety of different combinations, opening up Dante's playability and playstyle for different enemy types. With increased status chance and crowd control, I think this Exalted Tome is probably going to be one of the most powerful Exalteds in the game. And it's also going to not bore the shit out of you like every other Exalted. But, yeah, it looks pretty fucking lit. Dante will also receive his own move animation set, which is natural because every fucking Warframe does. But it's another 50 platinum, maybe 100 if I get the agile and the noble. But pretty cool to me.
Dual wield secondary. What is he reading? What could he be reading? 5-star stories?
Hopefully. He's a man of taste, so
He
probably
is.
yes.
Yeah, he looks, he's super fun. They had a lot of fun with him, and we wanted to.
Now let's get into the new incarnate weapons. This one being the Onos, and I sped it up because they just were talking. But I fuck with them. I like them. They They weird like me. But the Onos looks pretty lit. Excited for that. I still, even though I've been playing for fucking 11 years, I don't have the Bubonico and I don't have the Shadu. So this will be like my first arm cannon because I'm too fucking lazy to build them other ones, and I don't care. I really don't care. MR26 if you're wondering, but I actually have a life, so I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I just went off, my bad. But interesting enough, I am teaching my shorty to play Warframe. She's a MR2, so I'm trying to get her off Venus. Man, I be falling asleep on that shit, man. She gonna be on Venus for a while, man. But yeah, they got the Coin Buster joint. I forgot the name of this one, but yeah, 2 lit weapons, man. 2 good-looking weapons. I like Warframe for the combat and the style, the design, the speed of the game, the cosmetics. I'm gonna do a fashion frame video for those who are interested in that, because I have too many cosmetics in almost all the Warframes. So yeah, stick around for that. Speaking of cosmetics, we're gonna get into the Styanax Deluxe with the nipple tassels, which I don't even know why the fuck they made. Honestly, the reason why I didn't really play Styanax in the beginning is just because of his look. Like, he has some elongated nipples. And I'm just wondering where that design came from. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But I saw on, I think it was Pupskers, one of his shorts, that those are detachable, so you could take them off. Plus, you could put chest armor on it, so it doesn't look, like that. And there's nothing wrong if you like that kind of look, but I'm that's not me. But yeah, the skin itself looks sick. I'm definitely gonna cop it. It's probably gonna be a deluxe pack, so it's probably gonna be like $565 platinum on console. I have PC and Xbox and PlayStation accounts, but I play console. But yeah, this is probably one of the most fire skins that they ever made. And the prime skin for Styanax, I mean, they're going to have to catch up, really, honestly, because that joint just looks fire. I know how y'all not going to take my money. Y'all most certainly not going to take my money.
With a Severgoth Deluxe skin by Gusmo.
Now, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. The body looks very slightly different. The helmet is obviously different, but it's not worth money for me. Syandana, no. Sword, no. The basic, if I want to get it, I'll get it later. The Geyer skin, though, that is a must cop. So I'm already adding up the platinum. I'm already at 800 platinum right now, you feel me? So DE, I know y'all lit right now. This is what gets y'all that pretty. Might be a dope helmet for your Rally. I'm waiting for that Urelli skin to see how that looks, in the game engine. I only saw drawings of it. The Mantis might be a cosmetic to cop. Probably sell a ribbon or two to get that skin. A whack ribbon.
What we're calling Deep Archimedia. This is where your words come in. Pablo, I'm so sorry.
Now, before we go into what the game mode is accomplishing, in order to participate in Deep Archimedia, you do need to be rank 5 in the Cavia.
If you've been playing Warframe for a while, you know that they typically make you farm a new resource per each new frame. So for Dante, we're going to be farming vessel capillaries And I'm assuming they're going to drop the most from Augments, which is the Entrati disruption node. And you'll be able to get the parts from Lloyd. So try to max out your Cavia standing so you can farm up Dante in a few hours as soon as he's released.
You have on the left a whole bunch of things that you can select for yourself. So it's suggesting 3 frames there. If you bring one of those 3 frames, you get extra points. If you bring one of those 3 weapons, you get extra points, so on and so forth. And then on the bottom, there's certain personal modifiers you can select to essentially make it harder for yourself.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
All right, guys, I think this is probably one of the most important portions of this update because balancing and playability of all the rest of the frames is a huge issue. So to me, Inaros has been sitting in my arsenal for, I don't even know, 4 or 5 years. I literally don't even look at it, just scroll right past his ass. And it's about damn time that he gets some love as well as other frames. Other frames need a little bit of work as well, but this is much deserved for Inaros, and I feel like he's definitely gonna have his place in the game. And as Warframe, as a sandbox game, no pun intended, it's the best to test builds, to test how things react within the game, how synergies react, how 4 players react together, with different abilities. And I think that's an important part of any sandbox game, especially Warframe, with such a big community and such constraints on what the fucking meta is. Who gives a fuck what the meta is? Just go and have fun and stare at some damn colors and shoot some enemies, you know what I'm saying? Marylina Guardian, the augment for Ureli, I think is probably going to be another game changer. It's going to make her a legit frame, albeit it's going to be, single target CC. It's still going to give her that advantage I feel like she needs, especially with Marylina active, reducing damage that she takes in, as well as having that mobile CC with you is like 2 sentinels, really. Sort of how Korra has 2 Kavats. And the Loki rework, that's going to be pretty lit. It's going to give him a ton of survivability. Not that he didn't have all of that already with his invisibility, but I think this is just going to give him more damage output and make him more viable for solos and missions where you actually have to output damage. Raj is getting her toggleable ability of Eclipse, which is going to be lit. As a helmet, I believe they're going to reduce the damage. But still, it's still going to be a very powerful ability. And here are your augments. So feel free to screenshot. Pause the video and screenshot. Here's the next 5. So you can plan your builds out. All right. Without further ado, thanks for watching. It's GZ Gaming signing out. Like and subscribe to the channel so I can give you more Warframe videos or any other videos y'all like. Let me know in the comments.